Hi friends, it's Sintang Mayumi. Today's Valentine's Day cards are for my kids' teachers. These cards are inspired by the Starbucks gift cards that I got from the store the other day. I will be using the ink road stamps called Frond of You stamp set. I begin by removing these two images from the stamp sheet, and then I'm going to mount them on clear blocks. The paper I'm going to use is Strathmore Bristol paper. You can use any paper that you have. I use Bristol paper because I thought I'm going to do ink blending on the panels, but I end up not doing it. I use a few of the inks that I already have from my stash. I use set of pinks from Altenew called Cherry Blossoms. I also use Memento Tangelo Ink and Memento Lady Bug Ink. I did layer my colors of inks from light to dark and just fill in the whole panel. I will spray some shimmer on the panels using Shimmer Spritz, and I think I used the sparkle on these panels. I also have my empty box here to contain the shimmer inside the box so it doesn't go everywhere on my desk. After I spray them with the Shimmer Spritz, I'm going to dry them with my heat tool. I'm going to die cut 3 of the panels using Femme frames die set from Mama Elephant, and I'm just going to use the scallop die here. I have this stamp set here, and this one is from Avery, and this is called the Cool Beans stamp set. I also have the coordinating dies with these ones, so I'm not going to fussy cut them. I'm going to stamp the coffee cup with Versafine Onyx black ink on a watercolor paper, and I'm going to stamp it 4 times. So just in case I messed up with my coloring, but I think I only use 3 of them, and then I just save the other one for next project or something else. So for this coffee sleeve here, I'm going to stamp it on pattern paper, and this pattern papers are scraps of doodlebug paper that I have. So I'm just going to die cut those ones after I colored the coffee cups, but I'm going to emboss them first with clear embossing powder, and then I'm going to melt all those powders with my heat tool. I'm also going to emboss the coffee cups that I stamped earlier. So I'm just going to do that and then melt all that powder with my heat tool. I'm going to color the coffee cups with my Zig Clean Color Real Brush markers. I use pink marker for the body and blend the color with my Wink of Stella. And for the lid, I use light gray marker and again blend the color with the Wink of Stella shimmer pen. After the coloring is done, I'm going to die cut the images with the coordinating dies. I'm going to secure the die on the paper. so it doesn't move when I run it through my Sidekick machine. I'm going to adhere the coffee slips on the coffee cups with a little bit of liquid glue. I will add the gift cards inside the cards, so I'm going to cut a slits on the upper part to hold the gift card, and I'm going to use one of the dies from My Favorite Things gift card groups die set. I want to have background for my gift card, so I'm going to stamp the leaf images on the paper just like the ones I did in front of the cards. And I'm just using the same inks that I use in front of the cards, and just stamp the colors from light to dark. After I finish the inside of the cards, I'm going to adhere my panels on my A2 size top folding card base. Measures 5.5 by 4 1/4 inches. For my sentiments, I'm going to prep my paper with anti-static powder tool, and I'm using dark blue shimmery cardstock from my stash, and I'm using one of the sentiments from Knit and Tangled Perfect Blend, a stamp set. I'm going to stamp the sentiment with Versamark ink because I'm going to emboss this one with Wow opaque bright white embossing powder. After the embossing is done, I'm going to cut my strips of sentiments, and I'm using my new Fiskars bypass trimmer that I got from Walmart, and I'm going to cut the ends of the sentiments, both ends of the sentiments on an angle using my scissor. I also die cut my vellum with one of the scallop heart die set that I have. I will use that to mute the busy background so my image will pop more on the card. So I added some foam tape on the back of the coffee cups and a little bit of glossy accents, and I'm going to adhere them on top of the vellum, heart vellum. I use mini glue dots to adhere the vellum on the card, and I just added 3 dots because I want the vellum to be flat on the card and I don't want any glue showing, so I use mini glue dots. And I added a little bit of glossy accents on the back where the coffee cup is to adhere the whole thing well on the card. For the sentiments, I will adhere them or pop them up with foam tape and a little bit of liquid glue and adhere them under the coffee cup. And I can add my gift cards inside the cards. I'm still missing one gift card, so I just going to buy that later when I go out uh, to the store. I also stamped to and from after I finished the video, and I had my kids write their names and their teachers' names inside. And lastly, for the embellishments, I'm going to add this enamel hearts that I got from Michael's a few years ago, and I'm going to add one heart in the middle of the coffee cup. And my Valentine's Day cards for teachers inspired by Starbucks gift cards are done. I love how these cards turned out, and I love how shimmery the backgrounds are. I hope you like today's cards and get inspired. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.